So I decided to tape it up because I was getting a lot of dust flying everywhere. It's not a super big deal. And I was going to use the Dremel with this little saw blade, but I didn't have the right fitting to attach this thing. I was missing something. Plus I noticed, so then I was going to go to Home Depot and get a new blade for the Dremel, but I noticed that even with, I'd have to get a pretty big blade to get down there and get through this neck. It's a nice beefy neck. Another thing about this guitar I like is that you can put pressure. I mean, this thing doesn't even, it doesn't flex at all, so I feel pretty confident about cutting it. So then I was going to use a coping saw, which I forgot I lent to somebody, so I don't have. So I was going to go to Depot and get a coping saw, and then I just figured, well, let me try this thing. So I tried this thing with an old blade, and that's pretty hard wood. It's probably maple, I'm not 100% sure, but it's pretty hard wood, and if you don't have a sharp blade, you start burning, and you're here for kind of forever. So I did have a new blade, and I put it on it, and it seems to be working pretty well. So I'll try to get it close with that, and then I'll come back with like a sander or a little tiny router and try to route it the rest of the way. So let's see here. Another thing about these is they get a little squirrely if you're by hand, unless you got a really good brace and a line. These blades can bite, and they can get squirrely and fucking run pretty easy. So I was a little hesitant to use that anyway. Find the angle of the neck, you know, it's going to come around all around it. So I think right about there is pretty good. Let me blow some of this out of here so I can see what I'm doing.